Gentlemen, you ready? I'd like to introduce to you Peter Boyce. He's the Constitution candidate for Congress in the 2nd District.
My platform is fundamentally different from the platform of all the other candidates in that my platform is not my own. It's the platform of the Founding Fathers. It's the same platform both Republicans and Democrats swear a solemn oath before God to and then ignore. It's our sacred U.S. Constitution. The Constitution was built upon these eternal truths from the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence says, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, no debate, that all men, black, white, red, yellow, brown, are created equal, endowed by their Creator, God, with certain unalienable rights." That's why they're unalienable, because they come from God, not from government that can take them away again. And that governments are instituted among men to secure these rights, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. What that means is that we have rights that come from God Almighty as individuals. We delegate some of that authority to form a government to protect those rights, and nothing more. If I, therefore, as an individual, do not have a God-given right to take your money to bail out a Wall Street bankster, or to provide for prairie dog habitat in Wyoming, or to give away his foreign aid, then neither could that authority have been delegated to the government. The essence of freedom and prosperity is the proper limitation of government. And that's the whole purpose of the Constitution. We're a republic. If you ask most people nowadays, high school, college graduates, I mean, older people might know, what form of government do we have here in America? And they'll either get a blank look, or they'll say democracy. So you're shaking the head, a couple of guys know. James Madison, right, father of the Constitution, there's a quote from James Madison. He said, "Democracies have ever been spectacles of turbulence and contention, have ever been incompatible with personal security and the rights of private property, have in general been more violent in their deaths than they have been short in their lives." We're not a democracy, we're a republic. Republic, the word republic is derived from the Latin res publica. Res meaning thing, publica meaning public, the public thing. The public thing is the law. The law of the land is the United States Constitution. And it's a law not to regulate the people, but to regulate the government, to keep government within certain very narrow, well-prescribed boundaries in order that the people then be free. Just to protect our rights, nothing more. Well, the Constitution, when honored, keeps government off the backs and out of the pockets of the American people. For the first time in human history, people were free to work hard, keep what they produced for themselves, their families, and their communities. America prospered like no other nation in history. We became a light on a hill, radiating strength, peace, prosperity, health, hope, countless miraculous technological advances to the far reaches of an oppressed world. That's the Constitution Party platform. That's the rightful heritage of every American child. And that's what's being squandered away by a Congress that's self-serving. They swear a solemn oath to the Constitution, and then they ignore the limitations it imposes to their authority, their spending, as well as the responsibilities that it demands of them. Let's take a few of those responsibilities and look at it in light of the Constitution.